Yeah.
Take 5.
Ready, go.
Hi, you guys. Welcome to Readings of Luz. Welcome back. If you're new, welcome. Today I am being joined by the amazing Marie with Heart Nectar. Her and I, we met at Soul Circle, right? At the Heart Chakra Soul Circle, and I completely fell in love with you. I was like, hi Marie, you're amazing. And we pretty much kept in touch since then. So yeah, tell us a little bit about yourself.
So, like I said, my name is Marie. The name of my business is Heart Nectar, and it's really just about finding your way back home, like to your heart. At our core, we are love. All of us, we're all created out of love. And somewhere along the way, we get tripped up or things happen, whether it's, you know, a relationship or trauma or even our upbringing and our parents. There's things that get in the way that start blocking us from being in alignment with our heart. So I like to look at my business as a way of creating experiences for people to get back to their heart, back to their home, and then lead from that place. Because when you lead from that place, it's like that's your most authentic expression, is when you're coming from love and not out of fear or anger or distrust, all these things, right, that get in the way.
Yes.
So yeah, I birthed this creation about 3 years ago, and stemming from my own trauma and learning to heal myself. And along my journey, I was like, you know what? People need to know this. Like, this is amazing. Your breath can do this. Cacao can do this. Your body can do this. And I got to this point where I'm like, people need to know this. And then it hit me. I'm like, you're the one to bring it, because I didn't learn it all just in a book and, hey, this is how you systematically do this. I learned it in my own body and in my own being and in relationship with my family, with my kids, with the community. I learned these different ways of communicating and shifting and changing and evolving. And, you know, now I have this amazing business and I get to do what I love and help people and witness transformation. And I absolutely love it.
And you literally, everything you said is what you're doing, because I remember the first time, like I said, I experienced what is a cacao ceremony with you, because I've experienced it before, and I just knew there were so many green flags with where I was with you that moment, because you were almost like talking directly to me. You were like, look, cacao can be bitter, and I find that a lot of people don't finish their cacao. And I was like, that was me. My first time, I didn't experience something profound out of it like some other people. So yeah, I just felt like I definitely received that from you. I felt like you definitely make the environment very comfortable, ready to open the heart, down to the recipe of your cacao is just perfect. Everything. So just listening to you say that, I'm like, it's perfect, because that's exactly what you're doing out there. And that's what drove me to have you host one of our spirit swaps, you know, and which leads me to think about people who don't know what cacao is and who've never experienced cacao. And I know that that's not all what you offer, but it is a huge vital part of what you offer. So tell us a little bit about that. What is cacao?
So cacao is chocolate in its purest form. So cacao is actually a fruit, and so within are the beans, and that's usually what makes the chocolate. And then surrounding it, I want to say it's pronounced mycelium, but I might be mixing that with mushrooms. I'm like, let me look at mucilage. That's what it is. Okay. So anyways, there's this whole fruit, and it's amazing. And you know, it was taught to be a gift from the gods, and that's what it is. That's what it is taught in South America and Central America. It is a gift from the gods, and it's a way for you to be in connection with them, because creation is love, and this is the actual medicine that helps you open and connect to that. So when using cacao in ceremony, when you're allowed, you know, when you allow yourself to drink it down and be present and surrender to that moment, it helps to open your heart, and it helps to kind of melt away maybe those barriers or those walls that you've built up. Because when we put up these walls and no, right, I'm going to protect myself, you're not only like blocking it from coming in, you're blocking it from going out. So it's just this standstill of like no love, like we're not gonna allow it anymore, right? But that's literally cutting you off from creator, from your source, from your true authentic expression. Because, you know, go watch kids at a park. They are in love with everything, right? Life is beautiful. This table is magnificent. This butterfly, this, that, right?
That's so true.
That childlike wonder that you have, that's love. So, you know, then we start shutting down, and Cacao helps us to open that. So Cacao will help you in 3 different ways. So on a physical level, it is a superfood. It is highly rich in antioxidants. It does allow for your blood to flow more efficiently. It can lower your blood pressure. There's so many physical medicinal properties to it, right? So just drinking it and having it a part of your diet is a way of infusing yourself with wellness, right? And then on an energetic level, it does work with the heart chakra, so your entire energy center. And what it does is it allows you to open that, but within yourself, right? Because if you're already guarded and someone's like, let's talk about your feelings, that's how you're gonna be like, what the hell? No, right?
Yeah.
But what Cacao does is it allows you to soften and melt like into yourself, so you can feel what you need to feel, right? So you can feel the love that's already inside of you. So it's not me, it's not you, it's not anyone else in the room or around you that you're in relationship or in community with. It's you. And so that's what that helps with. And then on a spiritual level, it's connected to the grandmother energy, the abuelita spirit, which is unconditional love, which is you can do no wrong, which is you are perfect and amazing exactly as you are, right? And we forget that, because then we start thinking, oh, well, I'm not very good at this, I'm not very good at that, or, you know, I'm overly anxious and I like attach and I do this, right? And we start putting up these things of like why we're unlovable, or why we're not deserving of love, or why we always choose these relationships that don't end well, right? But in reality, like, you're perfect exactly as you are, and like all your thorns, all your flaws, they're all part of what make you you. And you don't want to give any of those pieces up. Like, you want to hold them dear to you, because like, yes, this is me.
Yeah.
And I'm working on me. I am a masterpiece in progress, right? Every day. Sometimes I have highs, sometimes I have lows, but it's all beautiful, because it teaches us contrast. How do we know one without the absence, right? How do you know anything without the absence of it? You don't.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's beautiful. So all together, right? Bringing all those elements together into a nice, beautiful, warm cup of cacao that you drink down allows you to experience all that in whatever way you're needing to in that moment. And even holding it in ceremony when there is a group of people around, everyone is having an individual experience. It isn't everyone having the same thing. You're not going to have the same memory pop up. You're not going to have the same feeling in your body. You're going to get what you need in that moment.
Yeah.
Which is what, for me, makes it beautiful, because then the shares afterwards and hearing how people got a message or felt something or remembered something, it's like, that's the power. That you are your own healer.
Yes.
I just help create the space.
Yes. Do you see why I love this woman? Yes, dude. I was bawling during my first ceremony with you. I was like, I did not expect it at all either. And even afterwards, once we were done, I was still finding myself get emotional every now and then, like overwhelmed with this love that you're talking about, and just acceptance of who I am and where I am and everything that I've been through, and all the versions of me that I've had, and all the versions that are here and are to come. I was just so grateful for all of it. So yeah, and I think also your voice is so powerful. I've told you this before, but there's something about your voice that is so powerful. The tone, the energy, the choice of words you take, and then when you sing too during ceremony, oh my gosh. It's definitely something that I recommend people to experience, because it's beautiful and powerful and healing, like you said, which makes me want to tell people how to sign up and what we would need to do to experience this. What do we need to do to sign up?
All right. Well, just so everyone is clear, we have 22 spots available, or 25. So it is limited. It is limited seating. It is limited seating. It's going to be right here at Hotel McCoy in their Zen zone, right? So it is going to be a whole vibe. It's going to be beautiful, but it will be intimate. So if you want to make sure you have your spot, then you need to sign up on our registration page, and I'm sure we can include that link with this. Yeah, so that'll be in the description. Highly recommended to sign up. That'll reserve your cup. If not, it'll be first come, first serve once you're here. So I would recommend signing up just to make sure you know your cup is reserved.
Yeah, and then that's a good way too to also help you figure out how much to bring and stuff. And that is $22.
Yes, $22.
Only $22 to receive a massive download of healing to your heart, which is unbelievable to think that we have that here, and that you have this here as a option. But yeah.
So I met you at Soul Circle, and then after we communicated after that, you were talking about this event that you put on called Spirit Swap. I had never heard of it. I've never been. So one, I was grateful for the invitation to be a part of it, but at the same time was really curious about what exactly is Spirit Swap.
Well, yeah, let me tell you. So Spirit Swap is short for spiritual swap meet. It is pretty much like a swap meet where people come in, trade even at times, because we've had fashion swaps as well. Hosted by Mariah, Soul Circle. Yeah, she knows what's up. Shout out to Mariah. And we also have vendors, local vendors who sell handmade things, art, or just anything. Just we support local and aimed more towards the metaphysical world, because I think that's mainly the message of Spirit Swap, is get people talking about their consciousness, their subconscious, their spirit, just all the stuff that I think is truly important and what we should be talking about. It's once a month, last Wednesday typically of each month here at Hotel McCoy. It's free. It's from 5 to 9. And you can definitely show up whenever you want.
Yeah, and then for this month, if you want to show up, the cacao ceremony will be from 6 to 7:30.
And it's the day before Thanksgiving,
It
which is
sure is. Yes, see, so get your heart open, get some healing done before you're in relation with all your family and around all that. That way you can come from a centered and loving place.
Yes, exactly.
Holidays can be challenging for a lot of people, so even if, if you don't have a family to spend that with, then you can learn to spend that with yourself in a loving, beautiful, nurturing way, and just being thankful for your own life and your own space.
I love that. It's meant to be. And we filmed this today at 11:11. Which wasn't even planned. We didn't plan that. It just happened. So it's even more of a confirmation that you should be listening to this whenever you're listening to this, that we were supposed to be making this so that you can listen to it. And yeah, thank you so much, Marie.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. We'll see you at Spirit Swap.
See you. Bye.
November 27th. Yeah.